I started with just playing guitar. I wanted to be a guitar player. All my camp counselors were all long-haired guitar players, and I wanted to be one of them. And I got a guitar and took guitar lessons, and it was like a thing. It was like part of who I was for a long time. I've also played guitar, as lots of folks do, but slowly over time I realized that I wanted to write music, and I wasn't like always a singer. I wasn't always like the guy who knew I wanted to be up on stage one day. It took a while. Like, I was in a band in college, and I wasn't even a singer in the band in college, but I played guitar, and I just started writing songs for the band and started singing them, and realized it felt really good to do it, and realized that there's a part of me that really likes to be a performer, and there's also a part of me that really likes to just kind of be like a quiet, creative type. And with songwriting, I get to be both. So I get to go away and write, and then I get to be up on stage also and be like an extrovert at the same time. I've been lucky enough to record with people on their albums, or have people sing on my albums, or jump up on stage with different bands, and it's so important, I'm realizing, for me to do that, especially writing with, like, actually writing a song with somebody else. For the longest time I didn't think that was for me, but I don't know, you like get into habits of like, you kind of know where your fingers are going to go when, you know, I know my limits as a musician, and so if you write and collaborate with somebody else, they have a totally different idea.
Close my eyes. Dawn is rising under those cloudy skies. Days of darkness seem like they never end, but now the rules are changing, girl. We can begin again. We'll be right as rain. Right as rain. Right as rain. Right as rain. Who's been fooling you? They've been cruel to me. The kind of a love we shared so for those people to see. Stormy weather, still the chill remains. What they lost was lost forever. It has been found again, and we'll be right as rain. And it's alright, right as rain. The kind of a love we share, the kind of a love we share. All those violent people wind up tearing our peace apart. Do the best to destroy our future before it has a chance to start. Never had a chance to start. Yeah.
kind of a love we share.
Wow. Crushed it. Man. Woohoo.
Today, for the food, we have something I really have been looking forward to. This is my wife's favorite restaurant in New York City, so I gotta tell you, man. So I'm really glad you're here.
Awesome.
This is Seamus Mullen, and he has a restaurant in the Village called Tertulia, and you also have a new restaurant,
Yeah,
right?
we opened a new joint in November.
Okay, El Camado, which is I'm reading here in the Gotham West Market.
You got it.
Cool. And he has a book called Hero Food, and he makes fantastic. I haven't tasted it yet, but my wife says he makes fantastic Spanish food, man. I don't know how you, in Seamus Mullen, turned into a
Long story.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you
Yeah,
have.
long
I'm sure
story.
it's a cool story.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm really excited about this, and this is maybe my favorite food in the world. Right here is
Good stuff.
Iberico ham. So why don't you?
Sure.
Give us a demonstration.
Yeah, so the deal with this is that this comes from the Blackfoot pig in Spain, the
Right.
Iberico pig.
Right.
And these pigs only eat acorns. So it's called jamón ibérico de bellota, which means Iberico ham only from acorns. And what we do is we carve it right off the bone like this, little pieces. The idea is nothing too big. You get to try a little taste like that. But this is free range, and it's all naturally raised without antibiotics. And it's pretty remarkable stuff. I mean, this ham has been made the same way for hundreds of years. What do you think?
It's wonderful.
It's
got that nutty flavor. There's something about Iberico, man. It's different than Serrano or any of the other ones. It's just the best.
Not as much salt, and
That's what I like about it.
and also you see how like bright red that is. It's because the animals are really, really healthy.
Yeah.
They're really active, and you can see the marbling through the ham. And that comes from just having a very active lifestyle. And these are hams that really have. I mean, I've been to where the pigs live. They have an incredible quality of life. They've got to have, by law, they have to have 5 hectares per pig.
Really?
So you can imagine like
That's
that
a lot.
versus a conventional sort of American conventional pig, the way it's raised here. Totally different story.
Do they do Iberico pigs? I mean, can you have like barbecued Iberico pig ribs and
Sure.
stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we work with different cuts from the pig. So that there's what they call the las piezas nobles, which means the noble cuts, and that would be the front legs, which is what this is, the hind legs, and then a couple of other small little cuts that we don't really use in the U.S. One's called secreto, which means secret. Outside of that, everything else gets used as fresh meat. So you can get pork chops and loin and all that stuff.
The best pork chops
It's
in the world. for
incredible.
sure.
You wouldn't believe it. Yeah, some of the stuff is just really beyond belief. Give it a shot. I'll show you
I
how.
dare?
Sure. So grab the knife, and you want to hold your finger up in the spine of the knife like that. And then you're going to use the tweezers in the other hand. So
I wasn't watching what you were doing with this hand.
So that hand's just as the piece comes up. Yep, slice through. There you go. And then you're going to grab, kind of bring it up.
That's right. I got it.
You got it. Perfect. Look at that.
Well, it's a small one, but
Yeah, there you go.
no, I do it a
few more,
couple
a little
times. I
practice,
got it together.
you'll be a natural.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
Okay, that's perfect. That's awesome.
There you go. Okay.
Lock on.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Seamus Mullen. There you go.
Awesome. Sure.